Hey everyone, welcome back to Patriot Ridge Farm. It's Mike. It's Friday afternoon, almost evening. Beautiful weather. Got a good bit of rain though. So I want to talk about something here. So I see a lot of crap. We all see a lot of crap on social media. But people talking about pigs, pork, okay, in particular, that pig meat is toxic, pork is toxic because pigs don't sweat. And, you know, they store their toxins in their fat because they can't sweat. Well, these people, they really don't have a decent understanding of anatomy and physiology. So that even though a human sweats, very, very little toxins are released through the human body sweating. Very little, like minimal. The reason you sweat is to cool the body. That's why you sweat. So the old thinking that, you know, we sweat to remove toxins is not true. It's to remove toxins, or it's to cool the body. Your toxins in your body are released, filtered through and released from your kidneys when you pee and from your livers. Same thing with pigs. Now, ruminant animals, because they have a 4-chambered stomach, they chew the cud, that old adage. Some parasites, some bacteria, things like that can be eliminated through the digestive system. But when it comes down to it, we all poop, we all pee, and other than pigs, we sweat. And even a cow that sweats, it's only about 10% as effective in cooling the animal as it is for humans. That's why cows seek out shade. That's why they seek out water. That's why pigs seek out wallows, because it's hot today, even though it rained. It's 80 degrees, it's pretty humid, so Boris was out here laying in the waller when I got here. So a lot of people take this from a biblical perspective. And let me educate you on a little something about that. So, biblical way of eating, when you go back to the Old Testament, so the thought process of that is when God commanded the Israelites specifically not to eat pork. He did a lot of things and set a lot of laws for the Israelites to differentiate them from the Gentiles, the others, the non-Israelites, okay? So you don't eat anything from the sea that doesn't have skin or scales or fins. You only eat the split hoof animal that chews the cud, and so on and so on, and unleavened bread and all this other stuff, okay? That was his way of differentiating his people from others. And in the New Testament, it references multiple times, even Jesus himself says, all foods are clean. All foods are clean. It's not what you take into your mouth that makes you unclean. It's what you take into your heart that makes you unclean. So all these keyboard professors and super geniuses out there saying that pork is toxic, they ain't got a damn clue what they're talking about. Pork is just as clean as any other meat. Raised in these situations in pasture and in woods, yeah, they're going to go to a mud hole. But the reason they're going to go to a mud hole is to cool off. That is a hairy beast right there. That dude has got some serious hair on him. They have to cool off. All of my pigs will seek out mud when it's hot. They seek out shade and they seek out mud. That's how they cool off. We've all seen horses roll around in dirt. We've all seen cows roll around in dirt. We see chickens taking a dirt bath or a dust bath. Dogs will roll around in dirt. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to eat any dogs or anything like that. I'm looking for Jethro. Make sure I don't get bit from behind saying that to him in front of him. But the whole premise of this is pork is not unclean. It is not toxic meat. So when you hear people talk about this, they have no idea what they're talking about. This is stuff rooted in old wives' tales and traditions that people just can't escape from. So the next time you hear somebody say pork is unclean because they can't sweat, remind them that even the human that sweats does not remove near the amount of toxins that they think they do when they sweat. very, very, very small amount of toxins are removed, and mostly just from the skin itself. It's not systemic, it's not circulatory, it's not whole body gut cleansing type of stuff. All of your waste, all of your toxins go through the colon, go through the kidneys, go through the liver. That's where your toxins stuff are filtered out. Same as in a pig, same as in a cow, same as in a lamb, same as in a deer. That is why we have kidneys and livers, is to help filter out and excrete toxins. So just wanted to get that out there, because I've been seeing so much crap on social media and people talking about, yeah, I don't eat pork, it's unclean, it's toxic, and da-da-da-da-da. People, every animal, even humans, can get worms, can get parasites. You treat your animals for parasites. You don't shun the animal. Boris, do you care? Boris don't care. He's sitting there eating food. He's fine with it. He ain't nobody gonna eat him anyway. That old boy will die on this farm. He'll spend all his days here on this farm, and he'll die not by my hand unless I absolutely positively have to. His days on this farm are up to him. But as far as that goes, yes, we eat pork. We eat pork chops. We eat bacon. We eat ham. We love sausage. It's not unclean. It's not toxic. God, people. In the age of information, we have some of the dumbest ass people out there on the internet and on keyboards blabbering about stuff that they have no idea about. Okay, just wanted to get that out of the way. Get and stay prepared. Stay free. God bless y'all.